Hey there, Islawmix. This is Mike from Serious Business, and in this video I'm going to show you how to use the nifty new system I've set up for you to send out newsletters to the Islawmix subscribers. So anyone who has subscribed here in this box on the site will receive these newsletters, and the way you set them up is you log into the back end here, and you click on this Compose Newsletter button that I've added right here. And that will take you to this interface that I've created. So each one of these sections corresponds to a section in the email. Here's the email template that you've all seen. So this main section and these excerpt sections correspond to these sections here. And you can, for each one of these sections, you can select a post, which will bring up this box here and allows you to search the site for any content you want, and you can select a post to go in each of these areas. These areas are actually dynamic, so you can remove them and add new ones, and you can have as few or as many as you want in here. And for this top section, you can either select a post like I've shown, or you can type or paste text. So if you just want to do an announcement or something, rather than grabbing a post from the site, you can do that as well. So let me just throw some posts in here. And also, as you can see, you can search in here and find and drill down to exactly the content you're looking for, rather than just picking. But by default, it'll just show you the latest posts if you don't search for anything. So let me just throw together some other content. And this section over here corresponds to the sidebar in the email. So right here, each of these is a sidebar section, and each of these items in here is a sidebar item. So as you can see back here, you've got sidebar sections and sidebar items. You can add another section easily. You can add another item to each section easily. And again, they're all dynamic, so as few or as many as you like. So let me just make this simple. I'll do one section, put some nonsense in here. And naturally, you probably would use this for something like what's actually in this example, some important meetings or other information. But for the sake of this demo, I'm just going to put in some nonsense. And at the top here, you want to put a subject line. So this is what's going to show up in people's inboxes. So I'll just put subject goes here. And then when you're all done setting everything up here, you just hit generate email at the bottom, and it will show you a preview. So this is exactly what it's going to show up as in people's inboxes. And you can just make sure everything looks good. If it doesn't, you can go back and change things. If it does, I'm going to go ahead and submit it to MailChimp. So what this button does, this does not actually send it out to the recipients, it just adds it to the MailChimp system. So this email has been added as a draft, and then you have to go into MailChimp and schedule it for delivery, or edit it, delete it, whatever. So it's been added as a draft ready to be scheduled. So a quick way to do that is you can click this big button here. It takes you to MailChimp's campaign builder for this email, and it'll ask you to sign in. Username's Kazar, password you'll have to ask him. And it just takes you straight to this page. So this page is just, corresponds to the email I just made. It asks you to review all the little details for everything, and then at the very bottom here, you can either send it immediately or you can schedule it for delivery later. And this just lets you pick a time and just send the newsletter out whenever you like. And obviously, I'm not going to submit this one because it's garbage. And again, here you can use a preview, which just shows you what the email looks like in people's clients. And back here you can also preview it here. That does the same thing. And these links are handy because they can take you to the MailChimp campaign list. So if you don't feel like scheduling this for delivery immediately, you don't have to. Once you see the success thing, it's saved. You can close the browser, whatever you like, and you can go back later into the MailChimp system here, and you can get to that same schedule page by just hitting edit under the email that you want to schedule. And again, that takes you here, so you can send now or schedule. And back in this campaign list, you can do all sorts of other fancy things like replicate, delete, and you can do all sorts of reports and analytics and all fun stuff that MailChimp offers. So that is the gist of it. I don't think that I forgot anything. If you have any questions, feel free to email me, mike@mikecharlie.com or mike@seriousbusiness.co. And hopefully this works out. Thank you very much.